I'm first going to ask you to state not your name, your age if you're willing to, your gender, your ethnicity, and your religious views, or your religious status, or your religiousness.
Okay.
Okay?
Age, gender, ethnicity, religion.
Yeah, in any order.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
I'm 28 years old.
22 years old.
38 years old.
I am 22 years old. Female.
I'm female.
I'm male.
I'm a female.
I'm half Armenian and some Italian, German, and Polish.
I am Caucasian.
I am Dominican.
I'm white.
I'm not particularly religious. I was raised Lutheran.
I do not have a religion as of the moment.
I am pretty religious.
I don't have a religious affiliation. However, I used to go to church on Christmas Eve and Easter to see the neighbors.
We constructed the interview by asking each participant their perspective on media, as well as how they believe media perceives them through their stereotype.
Most of the other shows, though, have a person of at least one other race, which I think...
Why do you think they do that?
I think they do it on purpose to get as many potential different target demographics as they can. It's maybe a little bit forced in some of the shows.
Okay.
And in some of the shows, I think they use it as a, as part of the comedy.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know if I really feel one way or the other about it. Although if I were not white, I might feel differently about it.
Your average Latina is loud and somewhat ghetto, bootylicious, long, beautiful hair, tan skin, speaks Spanglish really in shows. You know, she'll throw in a few Adios mio in there. But I'm Latin, purebred. Both of my parents are from DR, and I don't look like that at all.
I think if you have a really good story, and like I said, like if the production behind a show is really aware of the type of message they're sending, then yeah, I think the average viewer can get it if they're not, they can pick it up if they're not looking for it.
Here's what I would say is the number one issue. TV in this country is very America-centric. It presents an American viewpoint of the world. Other countries, meanwhile, like their TV is also pretty America-centric. You know, 80% of their programming might come from the United States. The blockbuster movies that come out of Hollywood, like they're constantly getting American viewpoints and culture sort of shoved down their throat, and it doesn't work enough the other way around.
With Disney, personally, I felt like I couldn't compare myself to anything on Disney. Any princess, any character, everyone, they never had like the average Latin girl. They had, the closest thing they had was, Princess Jasmine. She was Arabian. So I didn't even have anyone to like look up to. Not even a black princess.
Do they have a Latino princess now?
No.
How does that make you feel?
When I was a kid, it was just like it was like insecurity problems.
I generally like TV, but I think most reality shows are creating celebrities out of everyday people who have problems, and I think that's giving people a distorted sense of what reality is.
The truth is I'm a very logical, rational person. This is so hard to do in 10 minutes. Right, so this will be me.
The second part of the interview consisted by asking each participant to first draw a picture on how they view themselves. The next picture we asked them to draw was a picture on how they believe media perceives them. We weren't sure what to expect, but we were surprised by the result.
My picture's terrible. I can't multitask.
You can
This is me being logical and looking like I actually look, I think.
And then how would media perceive you?
I think the media would sort of capitalize on, let's just say there's a certain amount of drama in my life. And they would focus on, you know, like me as not as like stable teacher person who lives a pretty normal life, but probably overemphasize me as sort of globe-trotting, tromping through the bush, almost dying of malaria, house burning down, that kind of thing, because that's just more interesting.
Pretty plain and simple. I've been told my dress is very plain and casual. So yeah, I drew myself as I think I come off to my friends. I still have a very round head, but I'm wearing a lot of different colors and flamboyant colors, and something's wrong with my hands. I don't know what's going on there.
I have a humongous heart. I reach out to the heavens, to my God when I need him every day. I'm very religious. I would have, you know, curvy hips. My physique would be embraced, boobs, butt, lipstick. They would probably put extensions in my hair to make me this material girl with, you know, that keeps up with herself. That's all that matters, really. Purse, material things, and then, yeah, it's just something that I'm not.
This is my drawing of me. It's pretty simple. I'm a pretty simple person. It's just me wearing pants and a shirt, standing in the grass.
So you think you're a normal person?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think that I would be the lead character in anything. I think I would be that girl next door who just sometimes shows up and she's kind of a normal girl.
Why do you think TV would think you would be that person? Why would they cast you as that person?
Well, because generally, like, the lead character is like the hot girl.
Okay.
So I would be her friend, the boring normal girl.